Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. Bahashem or Kakwadash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And a sincere shalom to those who are elect. This is just going to be a quick video going into Esau and their predictive programming, all right, and them pushing their agenda. All right, but first, before I really start to get into it, I got inspired by these two videos that Apostle Dahar uploaded. And I'm just going to play them real quick so you know what I mean. And then I'm going to get into it from after, the real short 30-second videos in case Akim haven't seen. All right.
Oh, look, it's the Antares auto-tune person with it implanted in my arm, man. I'm going to show y'all. Look. Whoa. All right, look. Let me sing for y'all. Look, check it out. Yeah. Woo. All real time. Did you see I'm talking with it, bro? I'm the first one with this shit, man.
Oh, that shit's crazy as fuck, man.
Crazy. Man, it's crazy because those of y'all typing in to show y'all what my label did for me. Basically what they did was they gave me an advance, and they got my vocal cords replaced with auto-tune. It was a very risky procedure, and it was scary. I was nervous, but it came out successful. And hold on, let me show you how it works. Basically, what I do is I tap on this tooth 5 times, and then you see it's lit up now. That means it's working. You hear it? Ooh, ooh, yeah, big bang. So yeah, now my voice is auto-tuned. Everything I say is auto-tuned. It helps me perform easier. Just going insane.
All right, but hold up.
Bro.
Yeah, he's going insane. But as you've seen in those two videos, basically, if you can't tell already, an agenda is being pushed. All right, an agenda is being pushed by Esau, the so-called white man, whether those videos are real or fake, which personally I believe this one looks real. The other one, could be fake. But whether it's real or fake, that's not really important. What's important is that Esau is ultimately, by ways of these rappers, he's pushing their agenda. All right, and I'm going to get into their agenda. Their agenda is ultimately pushing what's the word? Their agenda is ultimately putting a microchip in everybody, all right? But they do it in these little subtle references with these horrible rappers, all right? But they do it with these little references by these horrible rappers, man, all right? Because these rappers, a lot of them are pushing this transhumanism, all right? Now I'm gonna get the definition of that because all this really just ties into Esau pushing their mark of their beast, which is the ultimate agenda, all right? Now I can know what agenda means. I was going to get it, but, agenda, what they want being pushed, what they have, their plans, all right? Now, transhumanism, it says the belief or theory that the human race can evolve beyond its current physical and mental limitations, especially by means of science and technology, all right? And that's impossible. And simply put, that's impossible. The Lord's not going to allow it. He didn't create anything that allows you to evolve by way of technology, man. That's not the case, all right? But transhumanism is an agenda by Esau, the so-called white man, to soften you up, so to say, for when they ultimately push this mark of the beast. All right, because if people are doing all this madness and wickedness with all this technology and stuff, then just taking one little microchip is not going to be that big of a deal, So that's why they got these rappers doing stuff like this, because it's basically conditioning you to take the microchip. It's conditioning you in this transhumanism, all right? They're going to put that chip in you, all right? And some people say once you take the chip, you can link with a computer, all right? You can link your computer with a brain. They're going to be able to track everything you do, all right? So Esau is basically pushing everything to the digital age, all right? And as you see with these rappers, like I said, whether it's real or fake, an agenda is being pushed, all right? Now, there's a certain term I wanted to get into. I'm sure Akim know. It's basically predictive. It's not it. Slakia phone geeking is a predictive programming. All right, predictive. I should have had it up. All right. Predictive programming. It says is a because I like this definition here. It says predictive programming is a reoccurring element across many conspiracy theories, which my past few videos have had a lot or have had certain conspiracy theories in them. Ain't nothing really is a conspiracy theory. Right? That's just what Esau labels it to confuse you and make you believe it's not real. But these are facts, that I'm speaking that's being brought out. All right, because I wouldn't bring it out unless it was facts. All right, because it's truth. A moth is truth, man. All right, so everything's real. It says the claim is that when conspirators plan, all right, which is the elite, really. It says plan a false flag operation. They hide references to it in the popular media before the atrocity takes place. And when the event occurs, the public has softened up, like I've been saying, and therefore passively accepts it rather than offering resistance or opposition. All right. So ultimately, when they start pushing that microchip in the media, on the news, on the ads, the billboards, what they're doing right now is a form of predictive programming, because it says they hide it in popular media. And what's a big popular media is the entertainment industry. All right, which is all these new rappers that you see coming out, which is they don't make music, they're horrible. All right, but there was actually another rapper too, Lil. I'm not gonna play it because it's so you can see Lil Boo. I think Lil Boo, or rather this. All right, should pop up. Yeah, this rapper Kid Boo. All right, now there's a video on this little nigga Kid Boo, and he takes a microchip. But what is ultimately, this is a form of Esau's predictive programming, because they're pushing this in the mainstream media so that, as you see in the definition, it's going to soften you up before the event actually takes place. And in this case, the event is that microchip being pushed mandatory. All right, so they're conditioning you to take this microchip. All right, and as you can see, the signs, everything's adding up, man. Everything is adding up. Let me see if I had any other terms I wanted to go into. Yeah, this is what they're ultimately conditioning you for, to soft you up. This push this microchip. It's not the right photos. Let me type this. All right, because their microchip is their ultimate form of transhumanism. Because it's really all they want. They don't want you to evolve. They just want to be God. All right. So look, this little chip right here is ultimately what they're planning to push into you. All right. Ultimately, what they're planning to shove in your skin. All right. And I'm not going to get the the Revelation scripture, because we all know it by now. You should. All right. And I've done multiple videos on it. All right. The mark of the beast is the microchip. Now there was just one scripture I wanted to get. I've been getting a lot recently, but it stays true to the point. Let's let my phone load. Is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4, because this is basically, this is the mindset of Esau. All right, he is a God complex. Verse 4: who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High. All right, the Israelites, showing himself that he is the Most High. All right, so ultimately Esau wants to be a god, and how he's going to be a god is by putting this microchip in everybody, and by way of that microchip they can control and track and monitor everything, every single thing you do. All right, and like I said, they're conditioning you to take it. All right, it's called predictive programming, and that's what they're doing with all these rappers. All right, they're pushing it subtilely in the mainstream media, so that you got a lot of young stupid Jake who are gonna think it's a cool and rad thing, So ultimately Esau's agenda is being pushed, and those who have the eyes to see, we know we should take heed, and now's the time to get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, so with that, Lord's will, you edified. Till next time, I say shalom.